Hey folks, good morning. It's Papa Gene again. Whew, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Come out here, carried the tripod, had a camera in my pocket, Come out here, set up, open it up, fix it, turn it on. SD card's missing. Okay, well, it's about 15 minutes to my house, so alright, no problem. So here I go. Me and the two doofuses here. I got my two dogs. Here we're going towards the house. Well, I've been out in these woods hundreds of times. Walking, hunting. Well, this time I zigged when I should have zagged, I guess. Because man, I kept walking. Man, this don't look familiar. Well, I kept walking. Like, oh, okay, well, this might look familiar. Then I walked up on a deer stand about 30 minutes later. Realized, oh, I done made a wrong turn. I wasn't lost now. Don't get me wrong. First of all, you're never lost if you don't care where you're at. I was misplaced. That's the difference, I wasn't really worried about it, because I knew I could walk somewhere and get to somewhere before dark, because it's early in the morning. We walked up on this deer stand. I thought, well, I'm on these people's deer lease now, because there is one not too far from here. So we turned around. Here we go again. Well, when I walk down these trails, I don't walk into the dirt or the mud or whatever. Don't want nobody to see my prints. So I walk in the grass. Well, you can't see them prints when you walk in the grass. And consequently, I couldn't see them. Anyhow, I just kept going. Finally got home. An hour later, about 1,100 calories later, I get home. I finally get my SD card and I come back. 15 minutes, I'm back to the tripod because I left the tripod sitting here. And here we are. Hey, thank the Lord I'm back. But, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to show you something. This here, little old screw. This here has to be a hex head screw. This little old screw right here saved my butt yesterday. I had a flat. And, out here, sometimes you just out there by yourself. Well, so I get out and I don't have a jack. I don't have a spare. It's all sitting in my backyard. Well, I'm contemplating what to do. I got one of them air pumps, that does that. You plug in the cigarette lighter. So I seen a nail in my tire that was flat. So I pulled the nail out, and this is an old trick we used to use years ago, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Took the screw and screwed it in all the way. Now the head sticks out, a little bit, but that's fine. That head will wear out. And but yeah, I'm a retired electrician, and I used to run a lot of apartment projects. And undergrounds, we'd use them big old backhoes, we'd rent these. Well, we'd leased these backhoes. The operator came with it, and that's where I learned. Because we'd have a flat out there. Well, them big old tires, them tires are sometimes this big, You just don't get a lug wrench and go to work and take it off. You better fix it. So, they would put a screw in it, air it up, and going about our business. But I've had them screws into my tires before. Thinking, well, I'll stop down at the tire shop and fix it. Well, then I forget about it. Well, it'll wear the head right off, you know. But if the screw will stay in it because of them threads, you know. And so one time we had this old backhoe, and I wasn't probably the most pleasant boss to work for. I was a butthead basically, and I was hard on my guys, you know. Sometimes a little too hard, but they did what I said. But anyhow, I was standing in this big old, or standing on top of this big old ditch, and I had my guys in the ditch there putting this pipe together, and I was hollering and screaming, pointing and whatever. I guess this backhoe operator got tired of hearing that. Well, he brings a bucket over here about this far from me and just bumps me in the hip. And boy, it made me mad, man. But first of all, he's still on that machine. He's still got operation things. He could have just whacked me, you know, broke something, killed me, whatever. Well, I didn't say nothing to him, but he was fired the next day. So anyhow, back to the backhoe. That's how I know about them screws. You know, you can patch them after you get home, you know, or to a tire shop. But sometimes you just out in the middle of nowhere. You got to get there, you know. Luckily enough, I had that little air pump, you know. Thing takes forever. I had one of those, man, and whew, I was glad I had it. But a spare and my jack is in my truck now. I got the tire fixed. Yeah, we're just out here enjoying the day. You know, it's kind of cloudy out here. It's real cloudy. And when we was turned around, misplaced, whatever you want to call it, not lost, we was usually I can tell just about where I'm at, you know, because the sun is in the mornings, the sun's in the east, you know. In the evenings, the sun's in the west. Well, it's cloudy. Well, I don't know which way we're going. All right, well, I knew if we got turned, you know, if we got somewhere would I really realize that we was misplaced, that all you got to do is turn around, you know. I mean, there's crossroads, you know, don't get me wrong. But anyhow, we made it back. Actually I followed the dog tracks to get back, and there was a couple places that I needed to follow that, because they got prints about that big around, you know. I seen a lot of deer sign, big old tracks. Like I say, that deer stand was up there. We walked up on it. I mean, I stopped, you know. I mean, I respect the hunters, you know, because I used to be one myself. But I mean, I knew there wasn't nobody in it because of the fact of in a box blind, you know, anybody that hunts, you know, knows this. They got windows, you know, that shut, and then during while you're hunting, you open them up. Well, they was all shut, so if somebody was in it, they was sleeping. But the gun season don't open till Saturday, first weekend in November. That's when here. Now bow season's open. It's been open all of October. It opens the first weekend of October. Man, these bugs are driving me crazy. But anyhow, it's nobody out here bow hunts very much, you know. Now they gun hunt, you know. That's fine. I've hunted out here myself, killed quite a few deer out here with my gun when I had it. But of course, then I said it in another video, I'm not gonna see no deer out here with these two big old animals that's running around. Sound like horses running around, but they see a little old pond or a little creek or something, and of course they're gonna dive right off in it, you know. It's still warm enough for snakes to be out, but them snakes will get out of their way. You know, that's why when I walk through these woods, if I'm not hunting, I stomp. I'll make plenty of noise. Because if a snake's out there, they're going to move. They're going to hear you coming. They're going to get out of your way. You know, all wild animals are afraid of you. The only time that really an animal that will attack you is if, mainly is if you scare them, provoke them, or mess with their babies. And then the fight's going to be on then, you know. Hey, I'm tired, man. I'm fixing to go load this up, and I'm going to go home, sit down on the back porch for a while. I watched the World Series last night. The Astros won. I'm not going to say who I was rooting for, you know, but Astros won the World Series, first time ever. So, yeah, for you sports buffs out there, you know, you already knew that. Y'all have a good day, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.